What can you really expect out of a watch? Well, how about 5 years of reliable service? That's been my experience with this little Hamilton Khaki. An unassuming, unpretentious, and utterly reliable watch that nevertheless to me seems to have the qualities of a true long-term keeper. In this video I'm going to be talking about my experiences with it, what I like about it after these 5 years, and why I think it'll be another 5 years and another 10 or 20 years after that, and I'm still going to be enjoying this watch. Now, of course, with the field watch design of this Hamilton Khaki, typesetting and layout is key. And for me, that's one of the things that I've continually enjoyed the most about this watch, is the fact that it just has a very coherent, yet extremely readable dial design. It's meant to be easily legible. Even the white date aperture works in favor of this in this case. The simple design on the back just gives the specifications. I think it looks a little dated, a little peculiar, especially those little funny emojis, but it nevertheless is helpful just to have that information straight away at hand. This Hamilton Khaki comes in at 40mm with 20mm lugs. That's a very nicely balanced size for me. It's modern, yet nevertheless it isn't super huge on my wrist, and it gives a lot of strap options. Compared to other watches in this price range, I still think it compares very favorably. Maybe not as high end on the finishing as comparable Seiko such as this Alpinist, but it has a very distinctive style. On the wrist in particular, it really shines. This has the ETA 2804 hand winding movement on this particular model of the Khaki, which means that it wears very thin on the wrist for a field watch. This is one of the reasons why I've really had a hard time selling this watch and maybe upgrading for a quote-unquote nicer version of the field watch, say like a Tudor Ranger. The simple truth is that Hamilton Khakis have their own character and their own distinguished provenance, which make them a pleasure to wear. And this is one watch that has managed to stay much longer than many of my other watches. 5 years with my Hamilton Khaki. 5 great years. 5 years of reliability, fun, little adventures, and a dependable friend. As much as you want to maybe anthropomorphize a watch, it is really an exaggeration. That being said, there is something pretty amazing about an imagined and then instantiated mechanical object doing something as precise as timekeeping and doing it in such a reliable way that you can in some ways put your life in its hands. The importance of timekeeping being something that we all take for granted and yet is fundamental to our lives. So 5 happy years with the Hamilton Khaki. Might not seem like much in the long run, but it's been a great 5 years, and I'm looking forward to another 5 good years. If you enjoy 555 gear, I want to invite you to subscribe. As always, I appreciate your thumbs up. This is all just an enjoyable hobby for me on the side, but your support helps me stay motivated and makes me excited to bring new content to you. So as always, thanks a lot for watching.